And next is responsibility. Once you have reliability, we also have the responsibility. For example, I'll say, instead of carry 1, supposing I wrote by mistake as carry 2. 7 plus 5 is 12, carry 2. 2 plus 8 plus 10 plus 18, carry 1. 6 plus 8. Okay. 1 to 8 is the answer that I give you. We know that the answer is wrong. No? Last time also the answer was wrong. This time also the answer is wrong, correct? Last time you say, who's at fault? You had a doubt saying, was the student at fault, office boy at fault, or Shastri at fault, correct? This time, if you guarantee that nobody could have tampered with that carry, now who's at fault now? No questions asked. Only one fellow, correct? In the room, there's only one guy who could have gone in, correct? And something has happened in the room. So who's responsible? We can catch him and hang him to the nearest tree. So, see, we are fixing responsibility and procedures. Procedures have to be responsible. If you want reliable procedures, they also have got to be responsible. Responsibility, the first thing that you have to do, you want to feel responsible, you have to admit your mistakes. Now, earlier you're saying, no, it is wrong. I don't know, man. Somebody might have done something. Now, you can't say that. Sorry, boss, somebody else could not do something to you. If anything has happened to you, it is all your own doing, no? What we call self-inflicted injury, correct? In Sanskrit, it is also called Swayam Kritaparadham. Swayam Kritaparadham. It's called self-inflicted injury. If something happens to you, you have yourself to blame, correct? That means the responsibility lies with that particular procedure definition. See, that is what makes C language powerful today. Today you got a procedure definition. See, it is the experience also. Tomorrow, can you ask Shastri to add? No, yes. I've asked him a couple of times. He always gives me correct result. He's a reliable fellow. So you will feel like asking him again and again and again, right? So we can invoke the same procedure definitions millions of times. Once you get that confidence in a procedure definition, that the procedure definition actually works correctly. If it worked correctly last year, it is likely to work correctly 6 months later. It is likely to work correctly even 10 years later. Even if some lots of other funny looking procedures are on the road, he's not the only driver, right? On the road. But he's a professional driver. He's not going to be disturbed by presence of a lot of people trying to do some lot of funny, making faces at him, for example. Or somebody suddenly makes one face at you when you're driving. See, you should not get disturbed, right? See, here these procedures are not going to be perturbed at all in C syntax because procedures, locals and procedures parameters are procedures' own property and nobody else has got an access to that, correct? That is the reason why this web program does not work. Is that clear? Second point. Why it has been made like that? In fact, when we talk about that, there's one important aspect, what we call a stack frame. I didn't just say stack here. I call it what we call a stack frame. In fact, you have stack frames. Let's just take the example of the swap. Swap has got a stack frame whose extent is this much. Stack frame involves or includes the whole bunch of parameter values which have been pushed and the, of course, return address from swap and swap callers frame pointer they're sitting in the center. Of course, you can't do anything. And the set of locals which are there. This entire stuff is known as one stack frame. And only that procedure definition has got access to these values. That is how C is designed. So similarly, main also has got a stack frame which ends here. And of course, there may be some parameters to main, so I can't show it there. Probably it is there. So inclusive of the parameters to the main, we got the whole bunch of stuff which is a main's stack frame. That means IJK are properties of main, and nobody else has got business to go and modify those data boxes. That is why program does not work. So we are fixing responsibility and procedure definitions so that we get good amount of reliability of procedures. We get modularity. We can keep on using the same procedures again with good expectation that the program is actually going to work. You take this driver, ask him to go to Mysore and come back. It's a good chance that he will actually go to Mysore and actually come back also. He's a reliable fellow. Because we know that last time we asked him to go to Mysore and come back, he actually came back. There are a few drivers who are not even in the company because last time we asked them to go to Mysore and come back. One fellow didn't go to Mysore. One fellow didn't even go to Mandya. He didn't go past Kengeri itself, right? Straight away he took off there, vertically, at that place. So, definitely I wouldn't like to ask him again to go to Mysore. I mean, I can't ask him physically because the fellow is not there. But in C, of course, the procedures don't die, Procedures only make your programs die, right? So, if the procedure is unreliable, we would like to ask it, So, it's a question of faith. And you have more experience. Procedures means have been asked so many times. We'd like to ask again and again and again. Yes, please. You have a question? Yeah. Even then access is local. It may be on heap. Even then it is local access. Nobody else can access. Once you declare inside a context, that is it's in your room, Nobody else got access.